All right, everybody, look at this. 7 days, 21 hours, 55 minutes, 30 seconds until we see Richard Branson get to space with a full crew. This is the very first time anything like this has happened in regard to a founder of a spaceflight company being put into space. This is a big deal. And we're going to keep track of it over the next few days here and, maybe even beyond that. Just for context, this is a stock I've been following for, let's see here. I mean, at least the past 8, maybe 10 months. I've been watching this. I mean, I've been here since before December, maybe October, and we have seen a lot of different movement and change in the stock as people get super hyped about the potential for test flights, and it gets squeezed all the way up there to about 60. I remember that day I was like, whoa, this is sweet. And then we get let down, which is not good. And then they have a whole market reset kind of thing, which is basically just saying people run out of money extraordinarily quick and hopefully they'll bounce back. And so, we got kind of in this bearish mode where it dipped down into, oh man, this was rough. Nothing like buying a bunch of shares and then you just watch it hit the negative and you have your thousands at negative. That's not fun. But, we buy the fear, always buy the fear. And especially when you're this convicted about a stock and you're looking long term, I'm saying buy the fear. That's exactly what we did, a lot of us here. And so this is not financial advice for you, by the way. This is just what I did. And so I remember in the middle of May here on a trip into Florida, I was on my phone looking at this and I was thinking, man, I do not, and this is before they had did the test flight, a few days before their test flight for getting data to send to the FAA for approval. And I was like, I do not know if I will ever get a chance to buy this stock this low again. And so I just kept on buying more, which was fantastic. If you can lower your average share cost, do it. And so the good news is just a few days later, they went ahead and Virgin Galactic announced that they'd be doing a test flight, which is great. And so ever since that test flight happened, we have seen a steady climb looking really awesome here. Absolutely phenomenal. Like 20, 30%, just jumping up seemingly every week, kind of up and down right here. And then, you know what? They announced FAA approval, which is really convenient, I would say, because this right here, this month has just been so crazy already. I mean, the end of last month, end of June, with Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos announcing, hey, I'm going to take my brother and somebody else who's paid millions of dollars for a seat on our, what is it called? New Shepard. That thing, by the way, it just looks so silly to me. This rocket, I'm like, that, man, that's not as cool. Look at how cool this is. Just absolutely amazing. All right. Anyway, here we are. So that was pretty cool. I mean, good for them. And then Richard Branson tweeted out, hey, by the way, you guys been at this like for a few years longer than us, but we've been at this for, this amount of time, and basically throwing some light shade like, hey, dude, we're closer than you are. I'm going to get there first. I mean, that's not what he said, but you can kind of gather that to some degree, I would say, if you follow him on Twitter and you're reading his post, which, anyway, well, good news. Just a couple of days ago, actually 2 days ago, after the market closed last Thursday, I believe we get an announcement that they're going to fly on July 11th. Absolutely insane. And apparently after the space flight, and by the way, this space flight with Richard Branson in it, this is the first founder of any spaceflight company to get into space. Elon Musk hasn't done it yet. Jeff Bezos hasn't done it yet. And here we have astronaut 001, Richard Branson, going to be flying up with his team. Absolutely amazing. From Spaceport America. I saw rumors about this online. Somebody reported that this is before the announcement that they're trying to get a hotel booked at out here where Spaceport America is. I am losing the name of the city off. I think was it Las Cruces or something. Anyway, somebody's trying to get a hotel, and the hotel people are like, hey, no, we actually have an event going on and all these things. But this person was like, what kind of event is happening here? And then shortly after that, of course, we get this announcement that this is happening. I was thinking, man, when I heard that news, I was like, if this is a rumor, this is a really good rumor. I should buy some more shares. I didn't at the time. And then we get that announcement, and then aftermarket goes nuts, up 25%, absolutely insane. But the whole market though yesterday really kind of pulled back in general, which to some degree I think affected space. Who knows? But right now, for me, I personally am okay with getting back in with some more shares, driving down that average share cost, by just buying more shares at this price. I did sell at the high. I mean, it's just always kind of cool to sell on good news, but I also knew I'd be getting back in. So that was convenient to have that nice little dip there, because I do think this is going to, personally, my conviction, it's going to go and break 60 easy. And then long term, just imagine this company doing 400 flights a year is what they project, to my knowledge. That would be insane. They've already sold 200 and what is it? They sold 600 seats already for a price around $200,000. You can do the math on that. Just imagine how exponential that could be, especially with government contracts, testing different types of technology in microgravity, testing experience on the human body, all these things that are being actually worked out right now that are going to help drive in revenue. This is what I'm thinking. So who knows? The next couple of years, maybe even by the end of this time, maybe end of this year, we may see this stock go up quite a bit, and you'll be really happy that, I'll be really happy that I bought at this lower price here. I think right now I'm around like 20 something dollars per share, an average share cost. So, you kind of just jump in wherever you can at this point, I think, but especially before such a big flight. And after July 11th, on July 12th, I believe, or maybe on July 11th, they're going to be announcing some more information about space. So I am excited about that. This is really, really awesome. So go ahead, do your own research. There's a lot of good channels out there producing content on Virgin Galactic right now. I just think it's also helpful just to keep on getting content out there, getting people interested in space, because this is a big deal. It's not, for me, not about competing with other people putting content out there. This is really just fun. This is exciting time to be a part of something big. People getting to space, experiencing and seeing our own planet. Literally, space is for everybody. And if we can get access to it, this is exciting. I mean, all of these billionaires doing things right now that the government, it just is not doing, which is, working on all these different projects. Well, I can't say necessarily. Oh, there it is. You see that right there? Just taking off. Insane. Nuts. There's just a lot happening. Elon Musk trying to get us to Mars. That's amazing. And then also just trying to get people interested in space, get them into space, experience it, see the Earth beneath them. This is going to be the experience of a lifetime for many, many people. Very, very exciting. And I think there's a lot that can happen here. So we'll see. We'll keep track on this, and hopefully we'll have a good time and be really, really happy on July 11th once this is all said and done. Go ahead and check out Virgin Galactic's website. You can check out Spaceport America, becoming an astronaut. I mean, this is all kind of cool. I love this. I've got to look through a lot of this. It's pretty sweet, and their marketing is just so brilliant. I love it. And look at that. Oh my gosh. VSS Imagine. This right here, this is legit. Loving that. So cool. Very, very cool. So you can read their different articles, and I think they have some information about the different astronauts that are going up. You got the whole team here, and this is pretty sweet. And there's some different experiments that are going to be taking place. I believe Richard Branson, he's going to be testing the whole flight experience, while we have some others that are going to be doing some experiments. And they got a great video on here you can watch. Just check out those spacesuits. That's fun. That's awesome. Very, very cool. So yeah, they give you kind of a rundown of what everybody's going to be doing, what their positions are. And this is all going to be a really cool thing. I am so excited, though, that the founder, Richard Branson, is going to be astronaut 001. All right, jumping up into space, getting up there and testing out an experience that he's and his company is going to deliver for everybody. That says a lot. I think that says a ton, that the founder is willing to go through the just through the rounds, testing this whole thing out, hopefully even trying to make the experience better if there's anything that could be changed. This guy is just such a riot, such a joy to follow, and always doing amazing things, it seems like. So exciting. So I would trust this dude's opinion on space travel for sure. And after he goes and experiences it, I think that would be just fantastic. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. Hopefully, this is all kind of giving you some insight into the company, different things they're doing. And, we're just going to hold on tight. We got 7 days, 21 hours, and 45 minutes, 3 seconds and counting. Y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.